ladies. Thank you for joining me again on this journey, and thank you for tuning in, and I'll just jump right into it. Day 16 for me has been an interesting one. Coming off of a 5-day weekend, I am a little exhausted from all the partying from this past weekend. And yesterday being New Year's, as I reported in my previous video, I slept all day. So it wasn't a whole lot to report there. Today, as far as my symptoms, I am a little unsure of what it is that's going on. Again, because I had a long weekend and I'm pretty much trying to catch up on my sleep. Going back to work today was a little difficult. Productive, but I noticed I really had to fight through today to get things done. I would also, another thing that I could report today would be a little bit of deflated self-esteem, and I'm not sure if it's related to the estrogen or not. I'll get into what you guys can expect later, but also the weather here in Houston is very dreary. It's very it's rainy and cold, so I didn't know if that played a part of my moods. But today I just didn't feel the cutest. I had no urge to do my hair or put on any makeup. I worked from home today, so I pretty much was in my pajamas all day. But besides the deflated self-esteem, just a little, the moods are up and down right now. And for you guys, what can you expect in day 16 of your menstrual cycle? So by now, you either have a fertilized egg, you conceived, or you didn't. And those of you who aren't planning to conceive or trying to conceive, again, you can expect that the egg will die off within the next 24 hours. Did you know that you experience PMS at 2 different points in your menstrual cycle? It was something that I wasn't aware of until a couple of days ago doing my research. That in the 3rd week of your menstrual cycle, which is around day 15 and 16, you will experience what they call pre-PMS symptoms. So it's not as severe and it doesn't last as long, but you can experience like irritability and fatigue. Also, because of the estrogen, again, it's like estrogen is really the cause for a lot of these symptoms, right? There was a little dip around this time, and because of that dip, you will experience PMS type symptoms. Not everyone, but if you are paying attention, that may be the reason or the cause of the fluctuation in your moods, making you a little more sad or somber. But it does rise back up again. It's usually 6 days before the cycle. So you can expect maybe a small dip in estrogen around day 16, and which will affect your moods possibly. Again, it's the pre-PMS phase. So that would sum up day 16 for you guys. The dip in estrogen, possibly the PMS symptoms, pre-PMS symptoms, and your egg is just hanging out hanging out in the fallopian tubes, hoping to be fertilized. But I would say, just to be on the safe side, continue to practice safe sex, or wrap it up, use a condom so you don't get pregnant. I'm interested to know if you guys experience that dip in estrogen. Write down in the comments below if this is something you can oh my gosh, you guys, my brain, I'm a little cloudy, foggy today, which is also expected in the next couple of days. So I'm gonna just keep blaming it on the hormones. And what's crazy is, no point intended, I do feel like I can better understand how men or just people in general respond to women as those, when we have our period, as being hormone crazed. And hey, I can't blame them, because honestly, just tracking my moods, I'm just like all over the place with these fluctuations in hormones. And that's really why I wanted to record these series, to help you ladies get more control over your menstrual cycle and your hormones. I think knowing what to expect and having a heads up makes it easier, because honestly, I get it. I'm enjoying this process. I'm enjoying sharing and vlogging and blogging with you all, but it's enlightening. It's definitely, I have more awareness of what it is that many women experience on a day-to-day, especially for those who suffer from PMS in a more severe manner than I do. And later I'll make videos on that, just talking about the more severe premenstrual syndromes. But as for today, you guys, that's day 16 in the books, and hopefully this information was helpful to you in some way. I apologize if it didn't make a whole lot of sense. I really struggled to get on here and record this video. Just not in the mood. Speaking of, that was one thing that I left out. I didn't feel much of an urge for sex today. Could be that I'm tired, not sure, but I guess my body knows. It's like, okay, that window has come and gone. We don't really need it. So thank you for not putting me through that extra turmoil and pressure today. Thank you, ovaries and estrogen. But you guys, I'm out. See you tomorrow on day 17. Good night.